This is it. Part 3. Let's do it! Alrighty guys, welcome back to part 3 of the Power Windows trilogy. I hope you guys have learned something so far. It has gotten a little bit chillier throughout these 3 videos, as you can tell. The weather has changed immensely, but we're gonna get through it. So let's talk about what we've done so far. We've installed your window regulators, we've run wires through the holes, we've installed our panels back on with our armrests and our door handles and our sickle press things, window switches that don't have power right now, and that is what we're going to be talking about today, how to get power to these windows permanently. And that's all the wiring and stuff. I looked up a bunch of YouTube videos. That's what YouTube is there for. I asked a bunch of questions, and now I'm going to pass that on to you guys. So let's get started. Pause, hold on, stop. This is an intervention. One thing that I forgot to mention that we did to my rig was we installed some rubber grommets into the side of my Bronco. Because the wires are exposed, the hole in the door has potential to cut into those wires and cause sparks and all types of unnecessary problems that we don't want to deal with. So what I did was I installed some rubber grommets. You guys should probably do the same thing. It is highly recommended. What this kit does come with is it does come with some rubber conduit channel things that I did not want to use, but you guys can use them. All you have to do is drill in your door a 7/8 hole, and then you can use this conduit and stick it in there. If you don't want this crazy channel in your door the whole time, like me, I don't want it because I have this strap, you guys can do some fabricating and just cut a little piece off of your rubber conduit so that you get just that, and you can clean the edge up if you want to. Drill your 7/8 hole, stick this in, and then run your wires through that. So that's something that you guys do want to take into consideration. I'm sorry I didn't mention that sooner, but here it is now, guys. I hope that isn't a problem for you guys in the future. So now let's get started. Guys, so one of the first wires that we want to take care of is the ground wire. I'm going to be running my ground wire right to the bottom of this hinge, but the head that came on this wire isn't big enough, so I'm gonna have to cut it off and do a bunch of stuff to it. So let me show you guys how to do that. One of the first things you want to do is cut the wire right after that shrink wrap, and then you're gonna want to re-expose the wire. Alright, so you expose the wire, twist it up, and then you just want to get your shrink wrap, which you're going to use later, and throw it on that wire. And you're going to grab your terminal, put that guy on, and then you're just going to get some of these crimpers and crimp this bad boy down. Very nice. By the way, this is my first time doing this, so it may or may not look super ugly, but whatever. And guess what? You guys want to know something awesome? My shrink wrap is too small. My shrink wrap is too small. What to do? Bummer. Alright, fear not. I have a solution. Alrighty. What we have to do is cut the wire and throw it away. Alright, so then what we want to do is throw the shrink wrap on again. Throw our new terminal. Oh, wait. Re-expose the wire again. Alright, my back is hurting. And I'm 18 years old, can you believe that? Shrink wrap back on, then the terminal, and crimp it. You've been crimped! Throw shrink wrap back on, and we shrink it. Pause. This is so cool. Continue. Has been done. Now we just want to take our screw off very quickly and sneak our wire over there. Tighten that back up in case you didn't know that. that is done. Your first wire is installed. Now moving on to the harder wires. So the second wire that we are going to install is the light wire. This light wire powers the lights for your switches. They glow green or some color like that. It makes it easier to see at night. They've thought this thing through. So what I am going to be doing here is running my white wire to a light in the dash, so that when I turn my lights on, these things will turn on, so it's not just sucking the juice out of my battery. So to do that, we are going to use these things called quick splices. We're using things called quick splices. They're wiring things that are sick. All right, so the way that these things work, well, I don't know if you guys know how these things work or not. The way that these things work is there's an open side that you run your already installed wire into, and then using your new wire that doesn't have power, you stick it in, and it's a closed side, and you cramp that little silver, aluminum, whatever piece down. I'm just gonna kind of do it and explain it as I go. So here we go. So get the open side of your wire, or get the open side of your clamper thing, stick it on your light, and then grab your light wire, stick it in the closed side, and grab some pliers. I don't know if you guys could see that or not. Alrighty, so grab your pliers, put them on that little silver thing, and clamp down. Sweet. And then just run it over, pinch it down. Boom. That thing is installed, and that thing has been clamped. Moving on. Let me see where this thing came from. Shoot. Oh man. What the sucky thing is I don't know where that light bulb came from. This calls for drastic measures. Oh, I found it. I did it. I did it. Things we do for Broncos, am I right? They have light. Check it out. Okay, watch. No light. Go over here. Flip my lights on. Go back over here. Lights. Woo! Buddy, we are in business. And now your gray wire is installed. Now moving on to the final wire. Alright, it is time to do the red wire. I have an LED light switch that I hooked up, wires and everything, and I'm running a wire from the battery to this switch, and so it's hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run my power wire straight to that and do the same thing that I did with the gray wire and splice that together so that that thing has power. You can find any of your hot dash wires and do the same thing, but this is going to be the most simple one for me. So let's go ahead and take that off. Ah, there we go. Okay. And ba-boom. So here that panel is. This wire right here, I know is the hot one. So that's what we're gonna be using to splice my new wire. So I'm gonna grab the splicer, grab my wire, think ahead, run it in from the back. Hopefully this thing fits on there. The wire looks a little bit bigger, but we're gonna go ahead and give it a shot. Try and pinch this guy in there, and it works. Sweet. Throw our other wire in and clamp this guy down. There we go. This is way easier than I thought it'd be, all this wiring and stuff. You know what the crazy part right now is my Windows should have power. Let's see. Here we go. It works. I knew it would. I knew it'd work. That is dope. That is awesome. And nothing's popping off of the track this time. So we did something right here. Contain your excitement, Mitch. Alrighty guys, now all you guys have to do is hide all of this extra wiring. Just do the same thing. Wrap it up with tape, tuck it up in your dashboard, and you guys have installed power windows with no knowledge before, having told everybody around you that it couldn't be done. Stress. Okay, maybe that's just me. But either way, we both did it together. I'm glad you guys stuck this out. We hope to see you guys in the next Wild Horses video. Do us a favor and subscribe for more tips and tricks and whatever you want to call what I do. Just kind of learning together how to do all of this stuff that makes Bronco so fun to work on. We'll see you guys out there on the trail.